Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Austin Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, Top Rank, trying to finalize a fight for February 8th. Teofimo Lopez versus Jermaine Ortiz, and what I think should be a tremendous action fight. As we all know who Jermaine Ortiz is, he's Dominican, Boricua, 17-1, and won with 8 knockouts. Very gutsy fighter, very full of heart. He's been there with pretty solid competition. You know, he gave Joseph Ardono his first toughest fight of his career. He gave him a draw in a fight that Jermaine went down twice, but he was able to come back and score a draw. It was a really good fight. Then Jermaine, he went in there with Vasily Lomachenko. We all know. Remember that fight? I think it happened earlier this year, and it was a really good fight. It was a close fight. Then he said that could have gone Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine won the fight. Imagine taking Lomachenko to that limit and coming up short. But Jermaine Ortiz, man, he's a very good fighter, and stepping in there with Teofimo Lopez, who's one of the top fighters in boxing today, and for some time, 19-1, 13 knockouts, a showman, excitement, always brings excitement, hard puncher, excellent timing, skills, and he is the WBO champion at 140, beating after coming off a big win over Josh Taylor, who was the undisputed champion at 140. But at the time when Lopez fought him, he no longer had all the belts, but he was still the man to beat because no one beat him. No one had beat Taylor for the titles. He just relinquished them. So all he had left was a WBO belt, and Teofimo took it. It was a very good fight, sensational performance. After that, Lopez said he was going to retire from boxing. He's accomplished a lot of things at his age, and no amount of money is going to bring him back. Well, here we are now, but a year later, February 8th, him and Jermaine are going to get it on in what should be a very exciting fight. And it likely will be a tough fight for Teofimo. This is no cakewalk. Jermaine comes to fight. He lets his hands go. He's very sharp in there, very skilled as well. I think he can match Teofimo skill for skill, shot for shot. They're both guys that are going to trade, and it's going to be a very exciting fight, man. Teofimo, he's going to be in for a hard a fight. Jermaine he's not going to lie down for no one. It's going to be good. It's going to be taking place likely at Madison Square Garden in New York. Either theater or the big room on Super Bowl weekend. 3 days before the Super Bowl actually is going to take place. WBO Junior Welterweight title on the line. Of course, Teofimo will be defending that title against Jermaine Ortiz. And then hopefully, if Teofimo gets past Jermaine, then we'll likely get that big fight on the Puerto Rican Day Parade on June at Madison Square Garden with Subriel Matias. That's a fight that's a tremendous fight. If that happens, man, I was to New York about a year ago, and Teofimo gets past Jermaine and they make that fight happen, I'll be traveling back to New York to experience that fight myself in person. And it'll be my first time in Madison Square Garden. Never been in there. So that'll be cool. Looking forward to that. Teofimo versus Jermaine Ortiz, finalizing February 8th. I think it's already signed, set, and sealed. Top Rank is going to launch that poster eventually sometime in the coming days, weeks. And should be a good fight. Should be a good fight, man. I won't be surprised if Jermaine upsets Teofimo, man. Jermaine is no joke. He can fight. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. Teofimo Lopez defends the WBO 140-pound strap against Jermaine Ortiz. What should be a pretty good fight on Super Bowl weekend, 3 days before Super Bowl, on ESPN. Plus, Top Rank Boxing, live from Madison Square Garden. And it's gonna be good. February. I am your host, Wilson Crew. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, guys. I will declare the title box right here. Peace. I'll see you guys in my next video.